Welcome back to my channel. I'm going to unbox the Stitch Fix and I will try it on for you. But first, I do want to show you about my shirt because this is a great organization that I really support and I hope that you can support them as well. I got this t-shirt from armtheanimals.com. I will leave their information below so that you can go check them out. So you guys know that I love animals and that's kind of pretty much what my channel is about. It's not really about beauty or fashion or anything like that. It's really just about having a little bit of awareness about the cruel practices on animals, and that isn't just in like laboratories or facilities that test makeup and stuff on animals. That is also in our own shelters, and I know most people are from like America, and I think I have like a lot of people from Australia and the UK. And I don't know how it works over in your countries, but in America there are like thousands of animals, like dogs and cats and rabbits and all types of animals who are euthanized every day just because of overpopulation. And that's why I always say, like, please, please go to your shelter or rescue and get a dog from there instead of going to a pet store or the neighbor down the street that, you know, just decided to let their dogs do it and have puppies, or breeders. We have an overpopulation problem. Perfectly good dogs are dying because we have an overpopulation problem. That's silly. And that's not just dogs, that's cats and that's all other types of animals. Or if they just have the sniffles, they're considered, oh, they're sick. Or if one is like scared because it is on a cold, hard floor and its parents just got a divorce or had a baby, so they got rid of it because they didn't have time for it anymore. And so it's lost the only home it's known. And now it's on this cold, hard floor, shivering and scared and cowering at every person who tries to interact with it. Then it's deemed unfit, too skittish. What if one growls because it's uncomfortable? Then it's considered vicious. I've rescued a dog that was growling at me from under a car. And there's a lot of people, there's people trying to poke it to get it out of the car, and I said, just go away, I'll take care of it. And I'm not an expert animal trapper. So I went and got my car, and I sat there forever. And finally, the dog kind of came up and jumped right in. And when he did that, he loved me, he nuzzled up against me, and he gave me kisses. Because he was in a better situation, he made the choice. Before he was growling at me and other people because we were trying to get him, we were trying to make him come out. He was hiding for a reason. Leave him alone. So anyway, I took him to the Humane Society, and it's Humane Society that I support. My baby dog, I fostered her and ended up keeping her from the same Humane Society I used to foster them. Anyway, the dog that I had rescued off the streets, it growled as one of the workers was trying to get him out of my car. And I said, oh, he's really friendly. Like, just let me get him out. And she said, nope, you'd be considered aggressive. We'd never take him. He is like such a cool dog, and if I didn't have like 3 already, I would have totally kept him. Anyway, I found a rescue. His name's Duke now, but occasionally they send me information about him and tell me how he's doing. He has cats. He has like another dog sibling, and he's just living a life. But because of just his growling, because he was scared, they're going to consider him aggressive. So those are the things that are going on in our shelters. And I know I talk a lot about the makeup industry, and that's also a huge issue where we're testing on animals when we do not need to at all. And we need to make a bigger cry about that, because a lot of companies just don't care because we don't care. There's just a small number of us who care. And there are really good makeup companies that don't test on animals that we can support. But it also might be beneficial to let the companies that do test on animals that you would still like to continue using, or that you might continue using because you don't care as much as other people to stop using them, at least email them or post on their Facebook. Probably social media would be the best. Say hey, I really wish you could stop testing on animals. I would really appreciate it. And a lot of them say that they don't test, but they do test in China. If they sell in China, they're testing in China. And that's a misconception. Like Mary Kay says that they don't test on animals, and they do because they sell in China. They may not test in America. So you have to read the fine print. I always mention Logical Harmony. That's one of my favorite ones to go to. Leaving Bunny, I also go to that website as well. Anyway, back to this shirt. This shirt does a lot. For one, it has different campaigns. It's called Arm the Animals, and they even have animals kind of shooting guns and violent situations because they have to protect themselves. So I get that. They have just different campaigns for different things. One to stop Yulin, and I might not be saying that right, but it is a festival where they eat dogs, and kind of we have bacon festivals or cheeseburger festivals or something, but they do it with dogs, and that hurts us more. Many people are outraged about this. I'm outraged about this, but we also do the same thing to other animals. And although I'm not a vegetarian, I have been working to decrease my meat greatly, and I've been pretty successful at that. But I don't attend any more festivals like that. Again, I really hope one day to be a vegetarian because I don't want to be the cause of harm for any animals. So that being said, this is Arm the Animals. The shirt I am wearing is saying no to animal testing. It is a tank top. What is cool about this, besides that it's just some little tank top that may or may not be fashionable, is this company is not profit, no profit, and they will send their shirts free of charge to different animal rescue and advocacy organizations, free of charge. And those organizations can sell these shirts. And again, they have a ton of shirts, and they're not expensive if you buy them online either. And when you buy them online, they're also donating some of their proceeds in that way too. But if you buy 50 organizations they work with, one is the Beagle Freedom Project, and that's one I've mentioned a couple times on here before. Like, that's near and dear to my heart, and they do a lot of good work. The Beagle Freedom Project, I'll try to leave that below and remember to leave that below. But anyway, they will just give these shirts and let that rescue or that organization sell them and keep the profit. I mean, they're not even just like giving it to them for cheap, they're like giving it to them and letting them make money off of it. So I think that that's just excellent and beautiful, and it's just really helpful. It's about the cause. They support a lot of different agencies, rescues. You can go on their website and see like a list. There's a big list, and you can kind of see who they support. Might be somebody near you, so you might be able to pick up a shirt through one of your rescues. I know if I see one, I'm going to pick up some more. You can also buy online. It's not expensive at all for their shirts. Some are in the teens, some are in the 20s. I just wanted to say that, and I know that was really, really long. I really appreciate you guys listening, but that's just like where my heart is. And when I find a good company and a good organization, I want to let you guys know about it, because that's my main cause, is to just save the animals. I think that's my night job. During the day, I work with people, and I love people, and I want to save them, and at night, my second job is to save the animals. So, alright, let's get back on a happy note. We're going to look at Stitch Fix. Oh, if you want to see the shirt close up, I guess. So, it's kind of, I did pick out a tank top. I picked out one a little bit larger than I would normally wear, because I just wanted that look where it kind of covered up my booty area. I just wanted a bra underneath it because my cami looked weird with it. So they also have like t-shirts, and they have, I think, hoodies, and they have a lot of t-shirts. So don't think this is the only style you can get. Well, let's get into Stitch Fix. Last month I did not get anything, and the reason why is just because, although she did like a great job, and I agree with some of you who said like this might be your best box ever, I agree that it was, everything worked for me in a manner, like it did. So, but the reason I didn't get anything is because I know I wouldn't pull for a lot of those things, because of either having to wear a special bra, because those bras irritate me because my chest is large, and I just feel like I have to adjust them to make sure like stuff isn't coming out or going down or whatever. So that's annoying. The only thing I would have seen that like I would have worn in Vegas is the romper, and that was really hard to figure out how to put on. So I just wouldn't reach for anything. I think the colors were beautiful. I think she really got me pretty well, especially for the first time. I'm trying to get to the point where I only buy things that I really, really, really like. And I thought about buying a couple things, and I thought really hard, and I decided I don't love anything, but I did really like stuff, and I might as well just send it back. And that doesn't, and I made sure I wrote on the feedback, because you leave feedback, that I did love everything and she did a very good job, because I don't want it to look like, oh my gosh, you sucked. So I didn't buy anything. Okay, enough of the talking. Thank you for making it the stock. Let's see the damage. It actually looks like it would be $331 if I bought everything. I do have one credit. Thank you, whoever used my referral credit. I appreciate that. That helps me do these videos. And especially helps when I don't buy anything, because sometimes if I don't end up loving something enough to buy it, I'm like, oh, let's not do that for a while. Anyway, so it looks like with the $20 selling fee and the credit taken off, and then if I bought all 5 items, it'd only be $218. So that's not terrible for 5 things. This is my 33rd fix. Is that crazy? Like, that's crazy. So anyway, I didn't get, I think her name was Kat. That was the person who was my last stylist, and I'm very sad about this. I said, like, please give me the stand-in for Alexandra on my note, and I got this girl named Christina. So hopefully she's good. I am bummed. So I need to, like, get into a better mood and expect that this is still going to be good. Anyway, it says, happy 33rd fix, Mandy. Thanks for the opportunity to style you today. Unfortunately, Alexandra is unavailable at this time. I've selected this geyser blue dress for you to wear with a pointed toe, flat, or strappy summer heels. Don't you just love the back detail on this one? Haven't looked at it yet. I'll let you know for sure. I also included the warped and weft skinny jeans today. They're a fun new pair for your wardrobe. Wear them with super cute Layla's tank and gladiator sandals for a casual afternoon with friends. This tank also looks great on traditional denim or a skirt for a romantic boho flare. The Daniel RAINN blouse is another great option for your new skinnies to highlight your classic style. Pair it with the Tom's sneakers. Oh, I got shoes. I don't really like shoes, so let's see how it goes. Paired with the Tom's sneakers to add a casual boho vibe to your outfit. I don't like boho. I'm not that kind of gal. I hope you love the pieces in today's fix. Looking forward to your feedback. Stay cool and enjoy your summer. Cheers, Christina. I'm sorry, Christina. I don't even think you know that I'm reading this in public. Well, on the interwebs. But, let's see how it goes. This is a signing card, so this is what everything's going to look like. I don't like to look at it. So let's just get these shoes out of the way, because I guess that's why I have a cute little bag. It is in a nice little bag. That's nice. And these are Tom's Avatric Woven Slip-On Sneaker. And these are 59 doll hairs. I'm not even going to try them on. I think they're somewhat cute. I have heard controversy about Tom's. I'm not going to get into it because I don't know if it's even true to even start talking about it. But they will give one pair if you buy. If you buy one pair of their shoes, they'll give another pair. I'm assuming that would still happen when they're selling them in Stitch Fix. But it's like a navy blue with white, kind of like, well, geometric shoe. I'm just not into these shoes. Plus, I'm trying to find like vegan shoes, shoes that don't contain any animal. So I'm sure that these are not that. I'm also, like, in the summer, I'm a flip-flop kind of girl. I'm not a shoe girl. I like to be like a hillbilly and not wear shoes. I only wear shoes when I'm forced. I'll tell you the prices of the rest of the stuff when I try them on. That leaves 4 items. I don't think I checked the little box since they started selling shoes and said, like, hey, I don't want shoes. I know I don't want accessories and stuff, so I would rather have 5 clothing items. These are very fall. This is the warped and weft jeans in the color olive, I would assume. Oh, it says green. One says green, one says olive. And then this is the Daniel RAINN Waterman split neck blouse. This one here has probably been tried on by some people because the tag is really in rough shape. This is a Les Liz. It says made in the USA. And Parsons lace back tank. So that's kind of pretty. And I do like lace. I used to hate lace, and now like I'm really big into it. And this might be the thing that I'm like probably most excited about because there's not much color in the other stuff. And I like bright colors. This is interesting. This is cute though. Yes. This is a Skyzer Blue Kacie Dress. And it says designed specifically for Stitch Fix, and I think it goes this way. By the way, my note to the stylist said that, for one, I wanted the stylist who styled me last time, which maybe I should have used her name. I just didn't have my sheet with me at the time when I wrote the note, so I didn't think it would be a big deal because I figured they could look at who did it last. But I also said I want more like going out, like sexy clothes. Like I don't need my boobs and my butt falling out everywhere and, you know, see-through clothes. But when I went to Vegas, I realized I don't have very many, you know, just I don't have very many like sexier clothes. Like I have a few dresses, but that's about it. And like I've been invited, and I've been going out every once in a while here, like I have a bachelorette party coming up, and I don't really have much. Just it's a little bit less modest, I guess you'd say. So so I don't really feel like this stylist at all figured me out or even maybe tried, besides maybe these colored skinnies. And I do think that green is like the perfect green for me, like I love it. But I don't know if she even looked because I said I love color. That's all over my like profile and like big, that's on my style profile, like big huge letters. But I also like in the note, like for this month's fix, I said, you know, I want sexier like going out clothes. And that is not happening. And I don't think that's gonna happen unless one of these. Anyway, this is the Les Liz Parsons lace back tank, and it's $38. And these jeans that I am wearing are the Warp and Weft Mattie skinny jean. They're $98. I'm actually going to talk about the jeans first. I don't think olive looks the best on me, and it's definitely not my favorite color, but I do kind of like how it complements with like pink and stuff and other colors, so I'm actually kind of happy to have these. I don't really want to start expanding my fall wardrobe, but that's mainly because I don't want to accept that fall's coming, because after fall comes winter and I freaking hate winter. So, that being said, these fit perfectly. I actually am okay with them being olive, and I want nothing else olive though. Any future stylist, never send me olive. That being said, they fit like perfectly. There's a good amount of room, but they don't look too, I don't think they look too big, and they definitely don't feel small. I think they're a very nice size. There's a little bit of gathering here, but it's not that bad. And I think they're just a little bit long, which a little bit long for me is good. I just think they fit well, and they're very comfortable. One of the things I am a little concerned about is that they might stretch more or something throughout the day, so they'd be like huge. They're definitely more pricey than I would like to wear, but they almost feel like pajamas. They're really comfortable. Well, let me show you. This is about the material. This is the length of the pants, so it probably would go over maybe about an inch, of my heel, and that's not bad. That's not bad at all. So I can either wear them just like completely rolled down, or I can roll them up a little bit. I think they're comfortable. I've never heard of this brand, and I think that these jeans kind of do go well with the tan. Pale skin, not going to work, but I'll still wear them. About this shirt, it is very comfortable. It is very well priced for Stitch Fix, meaning that they probably didn't sell very many of them because it is a lower costing item. It feels very soft. It's very good material. I do like kind of the length, so if I want one of my friends just started selling like LaRue or something like that, and so she's selling leggings. I bought a pair and I'm in love. So anyway, I am excited to get something a little bit longer that I can wear with leggings. This is comfortable. I don't like how I even bought, listen, I know that I complain about bras a lot on here, so I even bought like a racer back bra for like my clothes that are like that, and it just shows too much of it, and I don't want to have to wear a strapless bra. I just don't. And I don't like the clear straps. Some of you mentioned that. Thank you. They're irritating, and you can still see them. Like they glisten in the sunlight. Hate it. And they'll tingle in my hair. Anyway, it does have, I really do like this lace. I don't like that I can see my bra again. I really do like the lace. I like the fit of it. I don't think it's flattering, but I don't think it's not flattering. But you can see, and it's hard to tell because my bra is like skin color, but you can definitely see my bra through it. I'd have to wear a cami or cardigan if I was going to wear it to work, and I would rather not do that. But do you think I look sexy in this? Is it something that you would really like want to put on to go out? Maybe like grocery shopping or to the park, but that's not what I was asking for. This is the Daniel Rain Waterman split neck blouse. It is $68, and this screams sex appeal, doesn't it? It screams teacher or therapist, so I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world. I do think it's ugly. I think it goes well with this, and I think like people would say, oh, what a cute outfit or whatever, okay? But I think it's ugly because it is just black, and then this is white, and it is boring, and I can't live a boring life. I can't. So, I will not be getting it. You can tell me that you like it, and I will listen, and I will read your comments, and I will respond, but I'm not getting it. $68 is a little pricey. It is hot material, like hot, and it feels like gauze a little bit. It's a little bit, not itchy, but scratchy, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not feeling itchy, but I'm feeling a little scratched. There's a difference, right? I don't like it. The one thing I do like is it fits well. It fits well normally with these shirts. I can't do one of these with my arms because my arms are a little bit broad or something and thick, and normally my boobs are like stretching it to the max. And I have lost like probably 7 or 8 pounds since you last saw me, so that might be part of it because I kept my sizes like up on Stitch Fix. I didn't change them and move them down. I do like the length of it, and I would like to have a couple kinds of shirts like these. I have a couple from Stitch Fix and I just never wear them because I don't feel like they fit very well. And then I did buy that one with like the poofy shoulders, and that's just weird. But anyway, I just don't love it. Like, I'm sweating and the air conditioner's on. It's like 72 in here, and this is like such a hot material, and it is a little bit, it looks a little sloppy. Like, I love 3/4 length, but it's just a little, this looks a little sloppy. So between the material and the pattern, I'm just not going to get it, especially for $68. So if the material and the pattern were maybe a little bit more appealing to me, I would maybe consider it for $68, but it would have to be like, I have to, again, love it. I want to make sure I'm reaching for my items at least a couple times a season. And I know me, like, I like to be pretty, and I like to look good, and I like to be fashionable, but comfort to me is most important unless it's like a super special event. And even a super special event, you will find me carrying my flip-flops. But now just for on the dress. I'm excited. I love the last item is the Skies Are Blue Kacie Dress, and this is $68. It's me very, very well. I love, love, love the color. The material's nice. It does have like 2 layers on the bottom part, a more sheer layer, and then the top layer that you see. It fits well. It's a little bit tight right here. It's not bad. I like the color. I think it goes well with my hair. It goes well with my skin. I do think this belt, like, I think most of the time that tie belts that come with things make things look cheaper, and so I would probably put like a white, regular, structured belt with it, and I think that would make it look a lot more classy and more expensive, or whatever I'm trying to say. I'm not sure that this is flattering. I think it kind of makes me look a little bit poochy. You gotta be careful where you put the belt, because it can, even like tiny girls, it can kind of make them look a little bit pregnant. And I don't want to look like I am when I'm not. So, I mean, it does have a little bit of the twirl effect, and I do like that, and it feels nice. But if the person read my feedback from my last fix or knew about my videos, which is fine, I don't expect people, the Stitch Fix people, to watch my videos, although Alexandra did, and Kat or Kate or whoever it was last time, she mentioned it, and like, that's just means the world to me, and it was like still so exciting. But I don't expect them to watch my videos. You don't have to. You know that I got an item last time that I really liked, but the main reason I didn't want to get it was because the straps right here had like holes in them of the dress, which would show your bra, and I didn't want to have to wear a strapless bra. And this one is like the same situation. I'm not sure I would like it enough even if this weren't an issue. But here's the issue, guys. And I tried on a couple different bras. I do have one bra that like at least this part wouldn't be showing as much, but still the strap would. And then also, if you look at all this like intertwined line things, you can kind of see that some of them are like popping up and not laying down properly, and I don't know, it's just not, I think this dress was a good idea, but I don't like it. See my face, if it looks a little crazy, it is like after midnight. I'm tired, but I wanted to film this for you so that I can hopefully get it up tomorrow. I do need help deciding if I should keep the jeans or not. Remember, $20 already spent on the Stitch Fix Stylist will go towards that. So instead of $98, they'll be $78, which is still really pricey, but I do actually love them. Even the olive, like I'm not just tolerating the olive, like I have a few things that I know that I would wear with it. It's a little more fall than I wanted, but I have a hard time finding good jeans that will fit my butt and hips and all that stuff without gathering a ridiculous amount in other places or like being super long. Anyway, help me decide if I should get those. Tell me what you think about the other things, and maybe if I'm being too harsh on the stylist. I know I am disappointed, so I'm trying to like make myself give her a little bit of a chance. I'm a little bit frustrated that they didn't give me the last stylist, and whoever makes that process and missed that, that's who I'm more frustrated with. And really, the other stylist could be out too, and they just didn't let me know that because Alexandra is my main one. But she did such a good job, and I was so hopeful. And this is back to like where I was like a year and a half ago with Stitch Fix, where I get maybe one item that I kind of like, and it doesn't look like they paid any attention to my Pinterest, which I started keeping up a little bit again, and my style profile and my note. I try to definitely make sure that note is good, because I'm like, they probably won't go through and look through a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm sure they style a ton of people. Read the note and maybe look at the last month's feedback. So I don't know. Just let me know if I'm being a little ridiculous. Just let me know if you think I'm being a little bit harsh on her. I am going to let them, I do think I'll email them. They have great customer service. I love Stitch Fix, or I wouldn't put up with some of these shenanigans. They put up with my shenanigans. But like, I will email them and just be like, when did I get Kate or Kat or whoever the heck I had last time? Because she was excellent. And see if she's still there. So that I know to request her again. Still with me. Let me know what boxes I should try next. I know a lot of people, I have been making like a small list of ones that you guys have mentioned in the past. I've been making like weight loss goals and stuff, and I am almost ready to get another Stitch Fix box, but like 2 pounds ago, my reward was to try a new clothing box. So let me know what I should get, and I'm going to check and try to see like what one of the most requested is, and also like what I can afford and what I would like, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna like gather all this information and try to figure it out. Please again, let me know what you think about stuff. Let me know about Stitch Fix. If you use my referral code, thank you again. But also if you use my referral code, I don't get a lot of people who do this. They use my referral code and then they don't tell me what they thought. So tell me what you think, because I am interested. Remember about the Arm the Animals organization that I told you about? I will leave their information below. Please support them. Please support them. They are amazing and really helping change lives for animals. What they're doing is amazing and beautiful to me. And you know I love this puppy. But they're not just helping save puppies and dogs. There's cats, there's turtles, there's pigs, there's bunny rabbits. There's all kinds of different animals that they are helping, and all different kinds of causes. Please, please support them. I would appreciate that more than anything. More than using my referral codes, more than even leaving a comment or anything, because you are helping the animals, and that is why I am here. Also, since I've reached 1,000 subscribers, I said that I would chop my hair off. That will come in October. I'm going to get it dyed one more time with the blue in it, because I know that I'm going to get the blue taken out, and I do have like one more round with the blue, because I haven't done it since high school. So look for that in October. Look for my new hair. It's going to be chopped. In my upcoming videos, besides like beauty boxes and stuff, I'm going to review a hair removal system and Tactical Sunless tanner that I actually have on now. It's probably been like 4 days. It still looks pretty good. But those are my upcoming videos. I'm going to stop talking now, but as always, like I always say, if you're thinking about getting a pet, please check your local rescues and animal shelters. You could be saving a life.